understanding the basics of the internet and cybersecurity. By the end of this video, we're going to have a solid grasp and good understanding of what the internet is, how it works, and how to use the mindset and methods found in cybersecurity as the use of the internet becomes stronger and more important than ever before. The internet is the global system of interconnected computer networks that uses the Internet Protocol Suite, or IPS, to communicate between networks and devices. Cybersecurity refers to the practice of protecting systems, networks, and data from digital attacks, damage, or unauthorized access. To make all this happen, the internet uses wires that run under the ground or the ocean that connects millions of computers, phones, and other devices all around the world. These devices use the web to talk to each other, share information, and help you find what you're looking for. Think of the internet as a big highway system. Your device, like your computer or phone, is like a car. Whenever you want to visit a website, your car drives on this highway to the right destination. So think of websites like houses on the internet highway. Each house has a special address called an IP address. An IP address is synced up with the domain name. When you want to visit a website, like youtube.com, your device looks up the house's address and drives there. But instead of cars and houses, it's your device and a website on a server. A device stored in computers, stored in data warehouse centers. When you type in a website name, like YouTube or google.com, your device sends a message out on the internet networks. Once your device gets the directions, it sends its request to the server. The server at Google sends back the information through the web, and it shows up on your screen. This happens really fast, in just seconds. So how does it actually happen? The information you see, like videos or pictures, is sent as tiny pieces called data packets. These packets travel across the web's wires and signals and then come together on your device to form the whole picture, video, or web page. A data packet, often referred to as a network packet or simply a packet, is a formatted unit of data that is transmitted through a network. It's the fundamental component of data communication in digital networks, including the internet. Sometimes when you save pictures or files online, you hear people talk about the cloud.
So you're now no longer are you necessarily keeping those private files in some file cabinet that's locked in the basement of the house. It's on your laptop, and it's then therefore up here in this cloud that exists above us, right? It's no longer in a physical place.
The cloud is like a huge storage room where you can keep your files safe. But instead of being in your house, they're on the internet, stored in big computers all over the world, so you can access them from anywhere. Millions of computers are working together to send and receive information across the web. In short, the internet is like a giant web or road system that helps all our devices talk to each other, share cool stuff, and help us learn and have fun. And if you're learning something new here and enjoying this video, remember to like and subscribe. Alright, so before we get into some of the cybersecurity stuff, I am going to share a lot of information. But if you think this may be a field you want to study and you want to learn more, I want you to check out cybernoweducation.com. and some of the resources we have available for you. Industry information, the job board, which is constantly being monitored and updated, certified courses, and even career coaching. I present a few of the courses, but you really can't go wrong with any of them. We dive a lot deeper into each of these subjects and still make it really easy to understand. In addition to their already super reasonable prices, use my code SAVE25 during the checkout process and save 25% on your order. Now let's talk about cybersecurity, starting with a quick breakdown of some of the key concepts. Confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Confidentiality ensures that sensitive information is accessible only to authorized individuals or systems. It's achieved through encryption, access control mechanisms, and secure authentication methods such as passwords or biometrics. Integrity ensures that data is accurate and has not been altered or tampered with by unauthorized entities. Methods to maintain integrity include checksums, hashing algorithms, and digital signatures. Availability ensures that information and systems are accessible to authorized users when needed. Measures such as backups, redundancy, and disaster recovery plans are used to ensure availability. There are a number of types of cybersecurity. Network security protects the integrity and usability of a network by preventing unauthorized access and misuse. Application security focuses on securing software applications from vulnerabilities during their development and deployment. Information security protects the privacy and integrity of data, both in storage and during transmission. Operational security, or OPSEC, involves processes and decisions for handling and protecting data assets. Data and data assets are systems, files, documents, databases, or websites that individuals, companies, and organizations use as a way to share information and/or generate revenue. They're some of the most valued assets that a company stores, with companies spending a considerable amount of their resources managing and trying to secure them effectively. Cloud security involves safeguarding data, applications, and infrastructure in cloud environments. And endpoint security protects individual devices like computers, phones, and tablets from threats. Today, there are a number of threats to our personal information, online identity, and networks. Here are some of the most common cybersecurity threats, or attack tactics. First up is malware. Malware is malicious software like viruses, ransomware, and spyware that can damage systems or steal data. Phishing. Fraudulent attempts to obtain sensitive information by disguising as a trustworthy entity. Denial of service, or DOS attacks. Overwhelming a network or system to make it unavailable to legitimate users. Man-in-the-middle attacks. Intercepting communications between two parties to steal or alter information. And social engineering, which is manipulating individuals into giving up confidential information. Now let's talk about some of the defense mechanism concepts and what they are. Firewalls are software or hardware that monitors and controls incoming and outgoing network traffic based on security rules. Antivirus software detects and removes malicious software from systems. Encryption protects sensitive data by converting it into unreadable code until it has a decryption key. Multi-factor authentication, or MFA, requires users to provide 2 or more verification factors to gain access to a system. And intrusion detection systems, or IDS, which monitors networks or systems for malicious activity or policy violations. Cybersecurity isn't just a concern for organizations. It's equally important for individuals to protect their personal information and digital assets. Here are some best practices you can adopt to improve your cybersecurity. Use strong passwords. Create complex passwords and use password managers. Add an extra layer of security with multi-factor authentication, which requires additional verification methods beyond just a password, such as a fingerprint scan or a code sent to your phone. Change default router passwords. Default credentials are widely known and should be updated immediately. Use strong Wi-Fi encryption. Opt for WPA3 or WPA2 encryption for your wireless network. Disable remote management. Unless necessary, disable features that allow remote access to your router settings. Regularly back up your data. You can use external drives or cloud services. Regular backups protect against data loss from hardware failures or cyber attacks like ransomware. Automate backups. Schedule automatic backups to ensure consistency. Limit personal information sharing. Be mindful on social media. Avoid sharing sensitive details like your full birth date, address, or phone number. Adjust privacy settings. Control who can see your posts and personal information. Monitor your money accounts and check your financial statements. Regularly review bank and credit card statements for unauthorized transactions. Set up alerts. Many financial institutions offer notifications for large or suspicious activities. Update your software regularly. Patching vulnerabilities in software helps prevent exploitation by attackers. We may want to have some sort of incident response plan, a structured, systematic approach for responding to and managing the aftermath of a cybersecurity attack. Regularly review your privacy settings on social media and other accounts. Privacy settings may change. Review them periodically to ensure they align with your preferences. Learn to recognize scams. Understanding common tactics can help you avoid falling victim. And of course, educate yourself. Stay informed. Keep up to date with the latest cybersecurity threats and trends. By incorporating these practices into your daily routine, you can significantly reduce your risk of falling victim to cyber threats. Cybersecurity is an ongoing process, and staying vigilant is key to protecting your personal information and digital assets.